Welcome to CAD Camp.
Well, hello, cats and catlings. We are back.
Cats and Cadlings. Love it.
And
Is this the worst set of all time? Question mark? Huh. Wait, get the thumbnail already. All right, in no particular order, we will go through Secluded Springs. Probably the worst set that's been dropped. Probably the most underwhelming set that's been dropped. Probably the most flaccid you'll ever be talking about Pokemon. We're gonna do a top 10. I would say like maybe top 3 matters. Everything else is shit. So we're just gonna like throw random shit in there. Starting with this fuck.
yeah, I was gonna ask, is this in there? Because this is definitely one of the ones that at least looked like it
Yeah,
could
top.
get
It's in the
something.
top 10 of a ass set. So yeah. So Jump Bluff. Nobody's optimized it. Nobody's using it. But it's in the top 10. So why is that? Because it has a lot of HP. It's like Executor. Um, it's colorless, so it has some potential. And it basically is hitting you with like U-turn Volt Switch if you played the games. So like you have the option. It's actually not forced. You have the option to switch out. So I'm
Right.
like, all right, like it's not doing enough damage, but it's like annoying. It could be annoying if done if used properly. I just don't know if like this is the set slash like everything else that came out. I don't know if like we have what's gonna combine with it well. But it's a fucking cheerleading, fucking pom pomming jump bluff, and we know how pom poms work in the TCG Pocket. They can just disrupt the entire game. So you have potential jump bluff. On to the next,
Can I ask?
Celebi.
Is okay?
Yeah,
Good.
look at
Good.
you. Look at you. Woo
Good.
woo.
Good.
Yeah, Celebi is cool. This is basically like an anti-meta pick. You know, it's like I actually threw this into my Buzzwole deck because Charizard was so annoying. Versus that, like it almost felt like an auto loss. So like with any 3 stage, since nobody uses like the middle Pokemon and everybody just uses rare candy only, um, this could be extremely disruptive if the game becomes really dominated by 3 stage or technically 2 stage Pokemon that are evolving because they can't recover their rare candy,
Right.
at least currently. So if you stop a Charizard and send it back into its Charmander form, it has no way of going back to Charizard. So this thing is actually like kind of a menace. But again, the game's not dominated by that right now. In a game where it can, this can be a fucking disruption
It needs more
Pokemon.
synergy.
So
I
yeah,
think that's a
exactly.
theme for the whole set. It
Yeah,
just needs something else to lift it up more.
yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna say Kevin real quick, and we'll move on.
You know they made a mission where you collect 5 Kevans and you get an award.
That's
Like I
pretty
got it today. I was like, Kevin,
good.
five collect 5 Kevins. Pretty happy with that. Just skip fire. Fire's Entei got
Yeah,
shafted.
like
This thing's not good.
yeah.
It's not a part of my top 3, but I'll say it's in there. Actually, do I even fucking have a top 3? This set is so ass that I don't even know if I'd even consider.
Like I don't know. Like I like.
Hmm.
Mm,
All right. You know what? We'll let Raikou. We'll just say I already know what I'm gonna do.
okay.
Go to Raikou. Raikou's not in the top 3, but I will say it's cool. I wish it did a little more damage. Like 2 energies for 60 is
Yeah.
extremely underwhelming, and this just shows you that the way TCG Pocket is looking at electric types is that they have to just be glass cannons. That suck because it's the only one that got 130 HP. Like, the other 2 got 140. So it's like, why are you making electric types so bad? Like, they're so like they're not bulky. And I think it's because they know that if they made electric types too good, that every deck would be electric
Yeah.
because they hit a lot of things. Um, so this thing's like okay. I've seen a little bit of synergy with like Magneton, like Magnezone, kind of like, at the end of the day, the ability is what's really carrying these things because you put it in the active first turn, you actually get an extra card, right? Like you don't have to do anything. This is in theory doing all three of the dogs in theory are doing what Sylveon was doing, which is less steps, right? Where you don't have to draw two Eevee and draw two Sylveon, and then the Sylveon's not actually attacking, but you're getting two cards. This is just letting you get a card every turn, and that's kind of decent. Hitting a bench for 10 is fine. I could see a little Cyrus combo there, but again, this thing will easily get power crept and it is not going to stay for long. So let's move on.
Fair enough. Do you want to say anything about him?
No, I thought
Okay.
about it, but no, it's very
Fair enough.
trolly. I thought
Yeah.
about this one,
Yeah.
trolly though, but you know what? Maybe not choose it is the fact that you have to discard the card. You don't just
Mm-hmm.
look.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was like, oh, 100 damage is a lot, but then you're like, you gotta like burn a card. What if you need that next card, and then you're like, well, I did 100. It's like, yeah, well, you just threw away your fucking Sabrina or whatever you needed. So the card is bad. Sorry. Polyrath. I will say I like this card.
Mm-hmm.
This is like what Machamp is like trying to be. Because at the end of the day,
That's a good
the
point.
the issue with Machamp is that you gotta just like raw dog put three energies on it, and that's just not fun. Like it's not enough. There's no speed in the ground type energy or fighting energy, whatever. The thing about Polyrath is because it's asking for water, you could combine it with Mantike and like first turn slap a water on it, next turn put an energy on it, and then Mantike again and just like complete it, right? Like you can get it, at least you can ramp it. And once you do ramp it, you do 140 damage. It has 180 health. So, it's like pretty much Machamp, but like with a little bit of speed. And we appreciate that.
Well, in
Um,
this meta, everything is speed.
exactly. Like
So,
everything needs some type of ramp. So it can do it. Again, did I mention this set sucks? So like let's just keep going.
this is I find the most hilarious card in the whole set.
Why?
Just Zangoose just is like if your active Pokemon is Zangoose, this attack does 40 more damage just because fuck Zangoose.
Yeah, I
So,
I do love that they gave them like they always have this rivalry, right?
yeah.
Like Zangoose versus Survivor, like always just having beef with each other. Like what's good with you guys? Like you're not even the same like type of creature. Like you guys are like one's
It's
a
like a
snake and one's a
mongoose and snake thing. I think that's what it has to do with.
it's
In
like
real
get
life.
over yourself.
So,
Just get over yourselves. Move on.
awkward.
All right. Altaria.
Yeah,
We can stop at Altaria.
yeah.
Another top tenor. This is pretty good. It sucks that you have to evolve it, but it's pretty much like Silvally, where you can use a trainer card and it does 100 damage, and it has like 110 health. But this has no weaknesses, so it could do 100 damage. Once you get it online for 100, you don't have to keep putting trainer cards down. And two of any random energy. Like I've seen some people experiment and literally put like four energies in a deck, but it's like a normal type deck. So it's like Silvally,
Oh,
Arceus,
yeah.
and then like Altaria. And then they'll just like put like a Magby and a Mantike or like a Pichu. Because they're like, oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Like any energy, as long as they're different, will allow this to do 100 damage. And that's like pretty good. I could see this thing being really good long term because the second they make dual energy decks a little more efficient,
Mm-hmm,
this
mm-hmm.
thing could just be that thing you send out right away.
Right.
And it's just like 120 HP, no weaknesses. It's a menace. It's just doing a lot of damage. Um, so it's pretty good. I will say this is actually probably one of the better cards.
Agreed. Do you want to
So yeah,
talk about this real quick? like
It's in my top 10 because this set sucks. So we're gonna talk about it. Those beady little red eyes. You thought we were gonna talk about you, you little demonic fucking puff. Um. So yeah, Sleepy Lullaby. I didn't even realize that this does 10 damage too. So this puts you to sleep and does 10 damage. I mean, no energy, baby mon.
yeah.
It's putting you immediately to sleep. So theoretically, you can stop a first turn attack because you are going first, putting this thing down. They put an energy on their thing. They're trying to attack you, but they can't because they're asleep and they have to wake up from sleep to hit you. So this thing is like it's kind of nuts that it can do that. Because nothing can like do that. Like you put give you like automatic status effects. Like it's pretty and 10 damage is like bonus. I feel like it didn't need the 10. I feel like that's kind of unnecessary. It's just like injury, salt to injury or whatever they call it. Um but yeah, top 10 cuz
That's where we're at.
said as ASS. I actually have one more that's in here cuz ASS, you can go back a little bit. Dare I say milk tank for the for the troll
I mean,
for
it's
the
got it's got good
tralalalala.
items. It's got it's
Listen, it's got an item that helps it be annoying.
yeah.
It can start snowballing. It's basically like a better version of Kangaskhan because Kangaskhan can do literally zero damage. At least this ramps up and does 10, then 40, then 70. So if you have any trouble killing it, or you have one of those decks that like slowly builds up, you're not gonna have a good time. Like this thing could actually like single handedly probably fuck with
It's
Darkrai
momentum
Giratina.
the card. Like
Yeah, like the rollout that we were all terrified of in when we were freaking 6 years old playing Gold and Silver or whatever the hell, 8 years old. That terror is back, and the fact that this thing can sit in front of a Darkrai with a Giratina in the back, and like that deck is considered OP. This thing can literally put one energy on, do 10, then do 40, then do 70, and then by the time Darkrai can like be up and running to attack you, you can just use Whitney or whatever the hell her name is and heal it all off,
mhm.
and then take the 100 damaging attack, survive, and then do 100. So like this this thing could. It's actually kind of a menace if it sets up properly. So, um, yeah, that's all I really got. I mean, just look at those jugs. All right, let's go to top three, and we're gonna wrap up the
Going
trashiest
down the
set
line.
ever.
Going down the line.
We're going to water.
Oh, we'll go water.
Agua. Where is she? All right, so top three. Milotic, I feel like it's not necessarily good right now, but it has a lot of potential. So 60 damage is a lot. That's a free Lily. Um, and this could be one of those decks that just supports something else that's much stronger, like a Gyarados EX. Like something like that like likes to be on the map, is already healing because of other things, and then this thing just props onto the field and heals 60. Like that's actually pretty massive because you can heal anything on the board. That's water. So this could be a menace. It's not something you attack with. It's definitely something that supports. And when that giant monster water type comes out, hint, hint, definitely coming out later. This thing is gonna help a lot. Like if I mean they already talked about it. They said Gyarados, and this actually like translates completely to why I even top three these. Is that once Mega Gyarados comes out and it has 210 health, and this thing comes in and you're like, oh, this fucking giant thing is almost dead. And then it's like, I'm gonna use Irida and Milotic, and it's like, oh, I just healed 100. It's like, fuck, I'm just gonna kill myself. So Milotic is really good for that reason. It's like it can heal the big dogs, um, but it's just not good right now. Like it's more potential.
Onward.
Cool. Pew, pew, Mantike. Pow pow pow. Same reason. Mantike
See that
will.
gold card in this?
Yeah, so trolly. Why do they do that? How dare they?
So
How dare they not just give it to Suicune? Like you literally made the whole set about Suicune. You made this dumb fucking fish, the gold card. That should tell you everything you need to know. Go just honestly just click on it. Let's just for the This card should tell you everything you need to know about how serious you should take this set. Just fucking look at it. Just look at it.
Would you look at it?
Don't you just want to spend money on this game? For the chance to pull this? I know. Let that simmer. You feel it? You feel that, Rue? All right.
I'm feeling a
So
wash over me. Yeah.
so Mantike, it basically does what Manaphy wants to do. However, like you pay somebody brought up a good point. Um they said Manaphy comes out and praise that you have, you go second so you can put an energy and start spreading water energies. And most of the time, Manaphy doesn't even make it past the turn. Like as soon as the other Pokemon can attack, it's usually dying anyway. So why not die in style, right? Why not use a Mantike and not need any energy attachment? Just start attaching energies just for existing. And if you get a second one in there, great. That's amazing. But at least this thing is going to die. And at least you can immediately start feeding water to something that's going to do something. Um, so yeah, this is definitely, I would say this is an upgrade. This is actually an upgrade to water decks. Um, so yeah, it's just a matter of time before Mega Gyarados comes out and everybody's using Mega Gyarados. I'm going to call it now. Mega Gyarados, 2 Mantike, 2 lines of Milotic.
Best card of 2025? Question mark.
Question mark? Exclamation point?
All right. We're on to the final card. The best
final
card.
card. What do we think it is?
There it is.
All right. So why is this the best card in the meta? At least currently, I don't even think it's that good of a card. It's just the fact that this set is dog shit. So like something has to be the best card. It's legendary beast. Yeah, legendary dog shit. So why is this thing good? Is this legendary dog shit? Yeah, that should definitely be.
That's going at the beginning of the recording.
Yeah, yeah.
The cold open.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it does the same thing. It helps you draw cards. The workaround though, like the counter is like you just don't put all your bench down because then it does like no damage. However, because it does 20 damage per thing on the bench, so like if the opponent puts nothing on their bench, you only do 60 damage, which is so bad. However, it enables the most broken card. It's really since the beginning, I think has been one of the most broken cards. It enables Greninja. And the fact that it does what Sylveon Greninja was doing, which was like draw a bunch of cards, but like kind of choose between using Sylveon or using Greninja, and you really can't tell the difference of when you should use one. And sometimes your energies are mixed up. You don't get what you want. You don't need to do any of that anymore. You literally just put Suicune in there. It's less work, less steps. You can run a full water energy deck, and you still ramp up Greninja just as fast, right? Because every turn Suicune's there and you're healing him, Greninja's slowly getting built up in the back. So it's pretty busted. And the fact that Giratina exists, like basically every deck in the current meta that's like really good is just basically a Giratina deck. It's like Giratina Darkrai or Giratina Suicune with Greninja, or it's Giratina freaking like Oricorio Raikou. It's like everyone's just trying to ramp up their Giratina, and it's just a matter of which one of those three counter the other one, depending on which one you're using. Like it's so dumb. So like yeah, Giratina's been busted. Suicune's just doing that also busted feature, which is drawing cards quickly, and then Greninja has your mom's number. So that is the summary of this set. This is the best deck. This is the best card, I guess. But I think once the next set comes out, we will all forget the legendary dog shit that was this set.
and brilliant analysis as always.
Thank you.
But but
wait. Q water tone.
That was a straight pop.
I'll take another one, bartender.
No, I think Pokemon's clearly projecting their moves here, and it's clear this is very much the inhale to the big exhale that we're going to get with the next set. So I think it's fine. I think it is what it is. In the context of knowing what's coming out, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if we didn't know, and this like, or especially if this is like sandwiched between like two other terrible sets, it'd be like, man, we are going through it. But
yeah, especially if this was a main set. If it was a main set, I'd be like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah. So
but
it is a mini. It is, but you know, they've been kind of banger after banger for this long. So especially because the last smaller set was the Eevee set, right? It was the Eevee set.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Going from that to this, it is a little bit of a nut tap, but overall, though, yeah, it's a little disappointing. But we have stuff to look forward to. So
yeah, they really love their megas. They love just talking about Mega Evolution Pokemon. Even way before the set even drops, they're like, by the way, I know you guys are hearing about megas a lot. Here's another mega set for this game. Months later, so it's like, all right, we get it.
Yeah, everyone's. I think everyone's saving their hourglasses for that. If you're using your hourglasses, if you're overspending on this set, I don't know what you're doing. But
yeah, when I see people that have like 2 immersive Suicunes and like basically, I'm like, how? Like, you know, like Houseway. Yeah, like what are we doing? Not on this.
Get your priorities straight, kids. Be a cat.
Yeah, go spend thousands of dollars.
Cynthia, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what a cat would do.
Yeah, you hunt down your waifus. This, what? Come on, dude. There's no waifu in this.
Well, I guess on that bombshell.
Yeah, look at those jugs.